Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is a makeup session. I've just done this makeup session because during the class time from 11 to 2, we were not able to access this podium so that you could understand what I'm saying. So we moved to because find was food and beverage service quality. And we also talked about the importance of service quality in an organization. And we finished with the characteristics or nature of services, intangibility, etc. So today we want to talk about the service product. I defined what is service. Service is any work done. Service is an economic activity that will entail the exchange of currency or money in place. So we want to look at this work done, what it basically entails. So under this topic, the service product, we start with philosophies entailing service quality. So a philosophy is the study of general basic questions about existence, knowledge, values, reason, etc. So basic questions why things exist, about some knowledge, values, reason, mind, languages, etc. So in service quality, we have top philosophers. So far, there are so many, but our syllabus will just tend to cover the basic four. The father of service quality is Edward W. Deming. Then we have Juran. Then we have Crosby and Gavin. All of them, they had something to discuss about service quality. Deming, he has 14 points about quality. Number one, he talked about constancy of purpose. So you have to know the reason why you opened your doors and stick to them. Number two, we have adopt the new philosophy, that is a new rule, to grow, accept to grow. 3, cease dependence on mass inspection. To cease is to stop. Stop depending to be inspected. Like, well, lazima ukuwe na supervisor ndio ufanye kazi. You cannot work by yourself. You cannot just manage yourself. Next, end the practice of awarding business on the price of business, of the price of price, and on the basis of price alone. Eti wewe unajua vizuri, mtu akifanya vizuri unampa do. We need to stop that behavior. There are other types of reward schemes that can be put on somebody. Next, improve constantly and forever the system of production and service. So we need to improve our production system, vitu tuna produce. Then when they reach where they're supposed to get some service, some work done, food needs to be cooked so that it can now be palatable. Same to beverage. And accommodation will require some work so that it can now become clean and comfortable. It should have continuous improvement. Institute training on your staff. Institute leadership. That means good leadership should be put in place. Drive out fear. Usikuwe ule boss mwenye watu wakimuona tu watu wanatoroka. Break down barriers among staff. That one is very important. Staff wasikuwe tuko na wale high class, tuko na wale down class, tuko na nini. People should be the same. That's when the hospitality industry, we really emphasize on uniform. Uniform hufanya watu wanatoshana. Eliminate slogans, exhortations and targets. I hope you know what is a slogan. Si mumekuwa shule hizi vitu mumeona vitu zingine. A slogan is a saying about a specific company venye vitu zinafaa kuwa. So let us eliminate slogan, exhortations and targets. Let just people work. Watu wana feel we need to work. Remove barriers to pride of workmanship. Tutoe pride kazini. Kuna watu wakifanya tu kazi kidogo, hiyo ndio itakuwa wimbo ya siku. Alex, hiyo ndio itakuwa tu wimbo ya siku. Hey, Modest, hii kitu leo ilikuwa sawa. Hiyo ndio itakuwa wimbo ya siku. Let us stop that. Institute a vigorous program of education and self-improvement. Ulienda hiyo job ukiwa na diploma. Maliza hiyo job ukiwa na PhD. Alex, welcome.
Thank you, madam.
Next, put everyone to work on transformation. So we should always be transforming ourselves. Tusibaki hivyo. We have personal transformation where we move from one level to another. Then we also have transformation, company transformation, where you came and found the hotel ilikuwa chini kabisa, but umeng'ang'ana mpaka imepanda standards. That is what Deming is trying to tell us. So from there, we have that thing that is known as the Deming wheel. It is very important. When people talk about service quality management, we also talk about the Deming wheel. The Deming wheel, it is based on the 14 philosophies of Deming. Number 1, you plan. Hamilton.
Yes, madam.
Niko online. Can you come? Kama hizo notes hazijapotea. Sawa? Sawa. So the Deming wheel is based on 4 platforms. We plan, we do, we study, then we act. So in planning, we normally identify problems. After you've identified the problems inside the organization, we now have to think on how we can improve and get rid of the problem. The second thing is to do. We must put ourselves in a place where we are ready to do. We are ready to carry out instructions. Whether it is a positive instruction or it is a negative instruction. So negative hapa hivi inamaanisha ni kitu ilikuwa imeharibika. So we want to upgrade it ikuwe poa. Step number 3 under Deming, who is the father of service quality, is to study or check. Our system must have continuous checkings in place. Hiyo nimefanya kitu kama uko in the cold storage areas. HACCP utuambia utakuwa na thermometer, unaenda una confirm hiyo freezer penye kuku imewekwa, it is at the required temperature. Na kama ni store, tuko na zile bins that huwa unaenda una update for FIFO purposes, fast in, fast out inside the store to prevent wastage. So studying and checking is a very important thing under Deming. And lastly is to act. Well, when we act, the reason why we act is just to bring in improvement on a day-to-day basis. So usikuja hapo useme wewe umekuja umejijenga umemaliza. We have to grow on a day-to-day basis. From Deming, we move to the next person who has also contributed immensely to that is Duran. Live to square with his. It does not have defect or problem. The 3, we must plan, we must improve, and we must control. So planning will entail foreseeing something so that in such a way that it does not have any problem, that you foresee it in such a way that it will work in the near future. Improvement, it is something that you look at it constantly and ensure that you enable it to grow. And lastly, to control is to avoid wastage and pilferage in place. So Julian believes that there is continuous improvement on a day-to-day basis in regard to quality, in that we must perform research. Continuous improvement in regard to quality ni we must perform research. So iwe food ama beverage, let us do research each and every day to better the product of that food or beverage. Duran also believed about development. When you develop something, you develop it in terms of design, specification, planning and process. So design ni nini? Design ni venye leo ulipika chakula specific, kesho huyo mgeni anaweza rudi, isikue hivyo hivyo. So hata unaweza kuongezea dania. So uto develop a food item. Biryani sikue tu venye imeandikwa kwa practical cookery. Be creative so that we can see something new in it. Remember, guests will suffer from monotony when you cook food hivyo tu kila siku. The next thing Duran believes in is control. Na nimesema control is just basically to reduce pilferage and wastage, because we are working for the commercial industry. Crosby, this one is also another very important philosopher in place. And he defines quality as conformance to requirement and not goodness. So quality is not that you are doing something that watu waone unaielewa ni poa. No, we are doing quality so that we can conform. We can be in line with what is required. So Crosby believes that quality is created by a system of prevention. We prevent problems from occurring, but not appraisal. Kuna watu wanatakanga wafanye kitu poa Alex, ndio isemekane Alex anajua kuunda hii. Hapana. It is not like that. We're just preventing damages from occurring. Hiyo ndio chenye Crosby anasema. So Crosby believes it is necessary to build a quality driven corporate culture by preventing wrong things from happening, and we should not pay attention into appraisals. Do it the first time. Gavin philosophy was based on 8 things. Product performance. Create a product that can perform very well in the market. A product must have features. So ni chakula. Let that food have different features. Leo umeka basil ndani, bado tu ni biryani. Hiyo siku ingine utaweka mixed spice, it will attain another different taste. Hiyo siku ingine utaweka garam masala. So product security, tunajua ati tukienda pale kwa ile hoteli ya Alex ni ile biryani moja ya coast. It should have different creativity. So hizo creativity ndio zitakuwa zinafanya wageni wanarudi kwa hoteli yako Alex. Next, tuko na reliability. You know, something that is reliable is something dependable. So a good product should have reliability. Si ati leo ulipika hiyo biryani Alex, then kesho ati hakuna nini kuku, therefore biryani haiko. So like mgeni hawezi sema that leo naenda kwa hoteli ya Alex kukula biryani. Anapata kukupigia simu mapema ndio ajue ulipata kuku ama umekosa rice. Next, conformity. To conform is to meet standards. Durability inaeleweka. Serviceability. It should be a product that service can be performed on it. Some work can be done on it. It must meet aesthetics. Aesthetic ni beauty ama decor. Pika food. Na nimefanya watu una emphasize on garnishing, so that we can see the aesthetic nature of the food item. Then lastly, address perceived quality. Perceived quality, hear to the word perception, Perception zile senses nilisema in marketing. The 5 senses that God gave you. The guest will see, will smell, will taste, will hear, and can even touch. So ensure that the food or beverage item that you are going to offer has the perception quality. Akiangalia supu, akinusa, akisikia chakula kinaiva, harufu inatoka poa. Akikuja taste, wow. Sawa. Hapo unajua food haezi sikia, nilivyofanya sijasema, na haezi feel. That's why. So hiyo ni story ya Gavin. So those are the basic philosophers, but I know still you can Google, you can read wide, which is very much allowed. And you can see how people have talked about service quality, the service quality, before we narrow it down to food and beverage. Dimensions of service quality. A dimension is normally how we measure things, the size of something. Like some mgeni amekuja kwa hiyo hoteli yako, unataka kumfanyia service, atakuwa anakupima aje, ndio sasa aweze kuwa repeat customer, ndio sasa aweze kwenda kuambia beshte yake hapo kwa hiyo hoteli Alex food ni poa. What are those things that this person looks like? Those are the dimensions of service quality. How a customer is able to gauge an organization to ensure that the organization is up to the standards of his or her expectation. Number 1, reliability. This is to perform as promised, dependably and accurately. You perform as promised, dependably and accurately. Responsiveness is being willing or ready to offer a fast service to a customer. So wewe kama waiter hapo ndani ya restaurant, umeona mgeni, be willing or ready to offer a fast service to the customer. Third, competence. A competent person ni mtu mwenye anaelewa the science and art behind whatever you are offering. So ni food, it is chicken biryani. Mgeni anaweza kukuuliza the ingredients for making chicken biryani. Mgeni anaweza kosa kukuuliza hivyo, but akwambie I don't eat garlic. Kasimama hapo unaanza kukamua macho. Hauta. You just have to prove with the guest whether chicken biryani iko na garlic.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
We have access. Alex, zima microphone. Alex,
Yes.
zima microphone.
Sawa.
Then we have access. This is approachability and ease of contact. It is approachability and ease of contact of service personnel. So hiyo inamaanisha wewe kama waiter unafaa kuwa mtu mwenye ako approachable. Si ati mgeni amekaa anasema na wewe waiter wa leo tutaweza kweli. You should be somebody who is social so that the customer can be able to tell you his or her want. Another dimension of service quality is courtesy, be considerate and friendly. Another one is communication. That means listen to your customers. When they ask questions, give out answers directly. Then we have credibility, is to be trustworthy or honest to your customer. Then you have to be an understanding one. Kama wewe ni understanding waiter, one who now knows the needs of a customer. Then the last dimension of service quality is tangible. You must give the guest the tangible evidence. Remember, service is intangible, but you have to make it tangible so that the 5 senses God gave the guest are able to be satisfied. Hapo ndiyo atarudi. Then we move to the quality management principles. We want to look at service quality management principle. So I defined a quality management principle as a comprehensive and fundamental rule or belief for leading and operating an organization aimed at continually improving performance over the long term by focusing on customers while addressing the needs of all other stakeholders. So quality management principle, it is a basic rule that is normally used for leading and operating an organization. A rule that is used for leading an organization. Its basic function is to improve the performance of an organization as it still focuses on the customer and it addresses the needs of other members of the organization. The first principle we have in place is the customer-focused organization. So that means any organization should always know that the customer is always the center of the organization. So organization that depends on customers, organization that always depend on customers should always know that the customer is always the focus of it. The needs of the customers or requirements of the customer is what should always be met and even exceeded. These principles entails understanding the needs of and expectations for the customers so that the price, you put the right price, you deliver it correctly, and the customer will always depend on you. Then ensure a balanced approach among customers and any other public. So the way you will address a customer is the way you will address a supplier, the community, and even another employee in place. Another way how we can make a company become customer focused is we must have customer satisfaction sheets where the customer is free to fill na ache hapo. And even if a customer talks ill about you, appreciate and upgrade yourself. Then you need to manage good customer relationship. So customer-focused organization as a service quality management principle basically mean that we should understand our customers right now, after 2 hours, and even next week. And above all, exceed their expectation. Customer wakikuja kwa hoteli yako, kuna chenye amefikiria kwa mind yake. But you should always strive to exceed his or her expectation. The second management principle is leadership. The second management principle we have on board is the leadership principle, whereby you need to be a good leader. We put leaders in place just to give us direction. But we don't put you to be a leader so that you can be a lame duck in place. Watu wakikuona wanatoroka. Watu wanajua tu, huyu Alex ni kisirani tu. A good leader should just give an organization some direction. Create an environment where people can laugh, people can enjoy themselves in as much as kila mtu anajua kazi yake. Ikifika saa 5 ndio wakati wako wa job, ingia ufanye vizuri. Na usikuwe mtu mwenye Deming amesema usikuwe mtu wa kuwa supervised ndio ufanye. Be somebody who is driven at a personal level. So steps in leadership principle are: be proactive and lead by example. Understand and respond to the changes in the external environment So you know what is an external environment, iko na watu wengi sana. So changes will take place. The government can impose rules in place. The host community wanaweza kuja na kisirani fulani. So understand and respond to the changes in the external environment. Next, consider the needs of stakeholders. You must always understand what are the needs of our stakeholders. Stakeholders hapa ni customers, wenye kampuni, suppliers, local communities, etc. Another thing is to establish a clear vision for the organization. As a leader, andika vision na tuzijue vizuri. Next, establish shared values and ethical role models at all levels of the organization. So all leaders should act as role model. Usishinde umesumbua watu huko. Build trust and eliminate fear. Provide people with the required resources and freedom to act responsibly. Inspire, encourage, and recognize people's contribution. Promote open and honest communication. Educate, train, and coach people. Set challenging goals and targets, and implement strategies to achieve the goals and target. So those are the leadership principles in service quality. The third principle I'll talk about is involvement of people. In short, involve all members. An organization iko na internal environment and it has external environment. Internal environment ndio tuko na managers, tuko na supervisors, na tuko na mpaka chini. Restaurant ni waiter, kitchen ni steward. Bring people, all these levels of people together. Ukienda kukaa na stewards, unataka kudiscuss kitu na stewards, make them accept in as much as sisi ndio low upper kitchen, but we really contribute immensely. Ukienda kuongea na restaurant manager, make him or her understand how important he is and what he is supposed to do. Number 4, the process approach. Processes are normally activities that will entail step by step. Like unapika chakula. Ukipika chakula, hiyo biryani iko na procedure, step by step procedures of doing things. So some process approach as a quality management tool says, for us to have a good result, a food item or a beverage that does not have any defect. Remember, we must have clear activities that have been done in them. So that means let us have step-by-step procedures. Kama ni kitchen, recipes should be there of how different food items have been prepared. Kama ni restaurant, ndani ya bar tunaenda kutengeneza cocktail. Let there be step-by-step procedures of how the cocktail has been made. The 5th principle is the system approach to management, which will entail identifying, understanding, and managing a system of interrelated processes to give us a common objective for the organization. So this one in simple terms denotes that hospitality organization have different departments. Tuko na front office, housekeeping, and the food and beverage department. So let us integrate all these key departments to achieve the core objective of the company. Hiyo ndio identifying, understanding, and managing a system of interrelated processes. So interrelated processes ndio front office iko hapo, housekeeping iko hapo, kitchen iko hapo, na hata restaurant iko hapo na stores na etc. You bring them together so that we can achieve the objective of the organization effectively and efficiently. Another one, is continuous improvement. Na hiyo ndio nimesema jijenge kila siku. Alex, soma kitabu. Sasa COVID imefanya tuwezi tembea sana. Service quality ikiisha, soma kitabu ingine that can improve your life in one way or the other. Sasa umepotea. Zima microphone. Nimekutaja tu na ukatoroka.
Nani?
Alex.
Umetoroka.
Now, when I talk about zima microphone.
Pole.
So when I talk about continuous improvement, this is a permanent objective in the organization where you need to grow. When we talk about growing, need those products inside the company and processes, and also you as an individual, you must grow. So products, mnajua ni food and beverage, they need to grow. And growing hapa ni tumepewa recipe ya biryani kwa practical cookery. But we mwenyewe huwezi kuwa creative uongeze kitu. Juu wageni wakijua tu tutakuwa tunakuja hiyo biryani ya Alex kila siku, watu watachoka, ikishawabo watapotea. So if biryani should have creativity in it on a day-to-day basis, hiyo ndio continuous improvement. Then tuko na ile improvement ya wewe mwenyewe. Soma, mwisho ni PhD. Na hata kama ni PhD, watu wa PhD bado soma. So you read every day to increase knowledge in yourself. Hiyo ndio continuous improvement. Then the 7th management principle is factual approach to decision making. Factual one ni kitu yenye iko na ukweli. So let us not gamble tukitafuta gossips, tukitafuta propaganda huku nje. Let us make decision based on the truth. Honesty. Our decision should be based on accurate, reliable, and accessible data. And the last principle is mutually beneficial supplier relationship. That means an organization should establish a good relationship between its suppliers and itself. Very good relationship is very much mandatory to an organization because a supplier is a very important person in the organization. If you mistreat him or her, analeta vitu unakata, analeta vitu unasema ni low quality, etc. In the long run, the supplier can also go and talk very bad about you, which can make you lose even the little customers that you had found in place. So it is very good as a quality management principle. You create a very good relationship between yourself and the suppliers that you have. So suppliers watakuja of different forms. Tuko na wale supplier wa vitu za housekeeping, tuko na supplier wa jikoni, etc. Let us appreciate all of them and take good care of them as they are required. Ikifika kwa malipo, fanya malipo vizuri, litawafanya waridi. So those are the management principles of service quality that we have in place. Then mwisho ninataka kuja na the management strategy or what of the service business. So we people, we are in business and we must have ways of how we can manage the business. Hiyo ndio tunaita management strategies for the service business. So we are in an industry where we are working. We are in an industry where we are working That's why tunaiita service. So we must have strategies. We must have ways of how we can make the service business a success. So the first way how we make the service business a success is through tangibilizing the business. To tangibilize is to make the guest now feel it by the 5 basic senses God gave us. So how do we tangibilize this business? Number 1, we tangibilize it by the use of a trade dress. A trade dress ndio ile nguo ya kampuni. Nguo ya kampuni is what we normally term as the trade dress. So hiyo ndio huwa tunatembea na t-shirt, tunaona leo amekuja amevaa t-shirt ya Zetech University, amevaa shirt ya Zetech University. That is what we normally term as a trade dress. So once you wear that one, you are always trying to show the guest that you love your company and there's a way you are appreciating it. So hata ukitembea nayo hapo nje unapata wewe Alex sasa ukipewa hata t-shirt ya kampuni unaweka hood juu. It is very bad. But when you wear your t-shirt, it is always a way that you are taking pride of your company, and therefore even somebody can sit and ask, okay, you work for this place. Can I get rooms? Can I get this? So through there, you can also be a source of marketing to your company. So we tangibilize the service product through the use of trade dresses. So trade dresses ni kofia, ni big, ni kiatu, anything yenye iko na logo ya kampuni unafanyia, we will term it as a trade dress. It can be used to tangibilize the service product. The other way how we tangibilize this product is use of employee uniforms. Hiyo ndio sababu mnakuja job na mko na uniform. We do uniforms because tuko na wale watu wamezaliwa hiyo familia ya State House ya unye. Then tuko na hao watu wengine kama mimi hapa. Then tuko na watu kama Alex hivyo. Unaona? Hivyo sasa. So sisi wote tukivaa uniform watu unafanana. Uniform inafanya tunaona tu hiyo sura hapo ni ya Alex. Hiyo sura hapo ni ya Madam Fina. Hiyo sura hiyo nyingine hapo hivyo huyo ni Ngina Kenyatta. Unaona? But tukitoa uniform ndio sasa tunaanza kuona nguo zikigeuzwa manze ndio unaanza kuona umebadilika. Kumbe hata tutoshanangi. Unaona? So in the hospitality industry we put uniform for standardization purposes. Tutoshane, tufanye hii kazi, shift ikiisha rudi class yako. That is also another way of tangibilizing the service product. At the third way, how we make it is maintaining a good physical surrounding. So keyword there is physical. Kitu physical ni kitu yenye mtu ataona. So that means the floor should be clean. Rangi inafaa kuwa imechapwa. Rangi inafaa kuwa imechapwa. Kila kitu inaonekana as per the standards that we want to meet across. So that mgeni akikuja anasema huku ni kusupu. So chenye atakuwa anaweza ona, you ensure that it is up to the required standards that you want in place. That is another way of tangibilizing the service business. Then lastly is greening of the establishment. Greening ni hiyo green. Tutapanda mimea as required. So siku hizi unaona fence tuko nayo imekatwa sawa sawa. Utaona tumeleta maua. VIP rooms tunakuanga na maua. Pale front office kuna maua. Hata restaurant tunaweka maua. Because people know that a flower is normally a sign of life. Na kama ni huko nje, kuna mtu tuko nao gardeners wenye wana maintain hygiene of the surrounding. So kuna wageni usema mimi naenda Alex Hotel because the environment is always pristine. Tuko nao leisure guests wenye wataki kelele za tao. So they go where the environment is well taken care of. So that is also another way of how we tangibilize the service product through greening the establishment. Maua kwa rooms, maua hata kwa lounge. Alafu the surrounding pia kuwa na mahali panakaa pa forest hivi. Pengine kuna watu wenye wanataka tio silence huko wakuje wasome ama wafanye hii e-learning yetu sahi. Tamivia sahi, Alex unioni niko kwa hoteli nafanya e-learning. So those are the 4 ways how we tangibilize the service product. That is number 1 management strategy of the service business. Number 2, tuko na managing employees. Employees are a very great asset in our establishment. Kampuni si poa kila saa unashinda umegeuza employees. Jana ilikuwa Hamilton, leo saa ni Alex, siku ingine waoni completely. Know how to take good care of our employees. Even employees ni marketers. Ukiacha hiyo hoteli yangu leo Hamilton, uende, itasemwaje? Utaenda ukisemaje? Mwenye hiyo hoteli anatesa staff. So hiyo inaharibu kazi na jina ya hoteli. So employees are very important people and we need to take good care of them. But wewe pia kama employee, don't be a lame duck wa kusumbua watu, hapana. Number 3, tuko na managing perceived risk. Nimesema ukisikia perception is the 5 senses God gave us. To see, to smell, to taste and to hear. Wewe kama staff, be able to see these perception risks. Utaona hapo chini imechafuka, wacha kwenda kutafuta housekeeping staff wakuje wa mop haraka tutoke hiyo nooks. Utaona pengine chakula unapeleka kwa meza na iko na nywele, wacha kungoja sasa circus ndio uanze kuruka mgeni amesema chakula ya Alex ni mbaya iko na nywele etc. Ukiona makosa, respond it very fast. Hiyo ndio managing perceived risk. Ni ile kitu wenye wewe mwenyewe unazoona na macho na we prevent from occurring. Another management strategy is managing capacity and demand. Capacity is always the number of seats you have in the restaurant. For example, mumeka viti 60 ndani ya restaurant. That is your capacity. So mtu akikuuliza what is the capacity of your restaurant, utasema 60. What if you have a conference? Hii conference ni ya watu 100 au watu 40, mtapeleka wapi? Waende wakule huko kwa nyasi ama kwa guest room. So hapo ndio unapata we change the format ya kukaa ndani ya restaurant ndio iweze kutosha hao watu 100. So pia you must know how to manage capacity against demand. So capacity is 60. Your restaurant, if neatly arranged, is 60. But now you had a conference that can accommodate 100 guests. So what are you supposed to do? You are kuna venye utaambia watu wengine waende wakule huko nje. So demand is 60, demand is 100, capacity is 60. You must know how to play along with that one. Don't make guests feel like tumekuwa wengi mpaka hawawezi kutu manage. That is managing capacity against demand. If you see hata mpange hiyo restaurant yenu waje haitatosha, you better construct tents mapema ili waone you are able to put up with the situation. Then lastly is to manage consistency. Si mnajua what is consistency? Chakula ikuwe ile. Sasa leo Alex ako hapo kitchen, chakula itaste hivi. After morning ilikuwa Hamilton, chakula sasa ina taste hivi. Consistency is very important in our industry. Let the food be the same. The difference tu ni vile Alex anaweza amua kuwa creative, aeke mixed spice, while Hamilton ako creative in the other way, anaweka garam masala. Hivyo tu. But consistent food inafaa kutoka ile. Beverage pia inafaa kutoka ile. That is how we manage the service business. Nimemalizia. Hamilton, swali? Alex, swali.